Tantrums. All the parents are very well aware of this term, tantrums, because nobody has escaped from this child tantrum, as you have already experienced everyday basis that my child is doing a lot of tantrum. How can I help? This kind of tantrums when the children are throwing on a day-to-day basis, it gives a lot of stress to the family, and it also earns a lot of bad name to the parents, because when in the public, when your child is going to throw a lot of tantrum in a mall or in a birthday party, the parents feel so guilty about, oh my god, what others are going to think about the child. They may feel that we have not brought up the child properly. I understand your situation. When a child is throwing a tantrum, it takes very hard for the mother as well as for the father to digest that situation, because everyone is a human. We all have a tolerance level. Because our child is very small and it's our child, we are undergoing all of that. But if any third person who's a grown-up person is going to do such tantrum, we are never going to allow that or permit that in our life. Now, when it comes to child and when they throw tantrum, it's highly unbearable also. And how do you handle it? That's where most of the parents are really struggling and ended up becoming so stressful in their life. So today I want to help those parents who are really struggling to overcome this tantrum by letting them know where the tantrum actually stems from. If you know the root cause of tantrums, it is really going to help you to plan or think or do things in such a way that the tantrums does not get repeated again and again and again. So let's jump into what are all the reasons that a child is throwing a tantrum. First and the foremost, very simple reason would be the child is hungry. If the child is really hungry, it's going to cry. It's not going to say, I'm hungry. Most of the cases, the children don't convey it. But if they are hungry, they are going to do. But it's the most simple issue. And the second one is tiredness. If your child has been tired because not just the child was playing the whole day, if the child did not have proper sleep or proper deep sleep the day before, the child is going to throw a tantrum. So don't just blame the child throwing the tantrum. Just think about whether my child really had a good sleep. Because the children need at least 9 hours of sleep, but in that 9 hours, they should go deep sleep. Most of the children are digitally addicted and they don't go to sleep to a particular REM sleep. Scientifically, it's called REM sleep because that REM sleep gives a deeper sense of relaxation and it also helps the child nourish their brain development. But since this process is hindered, every next day when they get up, the whole day they feel tired and they start throwing this tantrum. So remember, when I say tired, it's not just coming out of playing the whole day or playing outside and the child is getting tired without having food. No. Tiredness coming out of not having a proper good quality sleep. So parents have to think about whether my child is getting a good sleep. This is the second case. Third one is about attention seeking. Many of you would have been very familiar with this term of attention seeking, Many of the children, what they do is from the childhood as they are growing up, what happens is every family is looking at them and they are being pampered to get all the attention. So once they keep growing up, the attention towards the child becomes less. So in order to get your attention, the child actually throws a tantrum. Now what happens is when you keep giving that attention in a reaction mode, then what happens is the child enjoys it, wants you to irritate and get it done. Wants you to irritate and gets the attention. So now what happens is attention seeking seems to be pleasurable for them. So whether it is right or wrong, I wouldn't judge the child that this is wrong. Because the child is not a fully grown, matured child who does not know that hurting someone and getting pleasure out of it. Many parents have asked me this now. He's hurting, but he's getting pleasure out of it. See, the children doesn't understand the maturity of hurting someone. But it's okay. But what we have to do is over a period of time, the way we handle the child, we can make them understand about it. So attention seeking is one of the reasons that the child is asking for a tantrum, throwing a tantrum. Don't yield to the attention seeking. It often happens that the parents yield to the attention seeking in a very reactive way. Like you react to it in a much evident manner or strong manner that the child wants you to get that full attention in that reaction mode. So this is about the third reason that a child is throwing a tantrum. The fourth reason is pampering. So being a parent, we tend to do a lot of buyings for the child, like dresses, toys, and so many other experiences which we keep buying because the child was asking for it. Not only us, our grandparents, our cousins, the relatives, all of them love your child and they try to get everything the child wants. It's a kind of pampering that the child is experiencing, and over a period of time, this pampering makes the child, I am the center of universe for this family, so let me throw the tantrum to get things done from what I want. So whether pampering is right or wrong, again I would say please don't judge it. Now that we are in a nuclear family, we are doing we are pampering the child. But as we grow up, as your child moves up, like first year, second year, third year, fourth year, we need to make sure that the degree or intensity of pampering should go down. Now it doesn't go down and it keeps increasing as the child goes, and the tantrum also increases. So the pampering has to come down as the child grows up. So since this parameter is not balancing, the tantrum is also growing along with it. Will help you further how a pampered child can be helped in this regard. Okay, let me know in the comment box if your child is a pampered child. Okay, next, not only this pampering helps the child through a tantrum, a lot of controlling. A controlling parent or a strict parent who's often going to keep saying, this is no, this is a mistake, that is wrong, this is wrong, you can't sit here, you can't jump here, you can't move here. And we keep repeating this kind of dialogues the whole day. Scientifically, it's been said a child listens at least 300 times this kind of dialogues, which hinders their growth. Okay, hinders their growth in a developmental stage. I wouldn't use the word positive, negative. See, positive, negative, both are required for the life. Even the child needs to know. But what happens is, what is the degree of both of it? And if the negative effect is going to beyond the degree of what the child is required, then it is going to hinder the growth. So what I would say is, we can't keep controlling the child and expect the child to listen to us. This makes them throw a tantrum. See, these are the following reasons that the child throws a tantrum. And if you feel that any of the reason fits into you or any other reason comes into you, comment in the comment box, because the next video I'll help you overcome these tantrums which your child is throwing at home by doing beautiful alternative ways. So myself, Rohini, and Natural Frequency Parenting Coach. And if you like this video, just click on the like button. If you feel that some parents will get benefit out of this, share this video. Thanking you.